Hi everybody, we're back altitude scale modeling with another Sprue review. This time we're going to be looking at something that many of us have waited for, this version of this kit for quite a while, and it's a big box. It's the F-35C Lightning II carrier based one. Bigger wings, more detail. It just looks meaner and beefier than the A and the B. So, Tamiya kit, so it's going to be outstanding. Got a nice scheme for it. The Black Knights are on this side. It's got the full weaponry, as you can see. On this side, it's the Sidewinders and the Tomcats. I'm not sure which one I'll do yet. I will be building it sometime in 2025. Sit next to my F-18. So, this is an Sprue, a beautiful aircraft kit from Tamiya. So, let me switch cameras, get on over to the other side, start looking at some plastic. All right, we're sitting here. We are ready to tackle this beautiful boxing, hopefully it's beautiful, of the F-35C. And we've all been waiting on, not all of us, but quite a few of us have been waiting on this one because we prefer this version to the A or the B, just because it's beefier wings, beefier suspension, landing gear. Let's get it open and get looking, shall we? I mean, it's Tamiya, so you know it's not going to be bad. Hopefully. It's a big box. Big box. So you got your fuselage top and bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sprues, clear sprues, instructions, decals. So let's set this box here. So let's start with the upper fuselage, shall we? Of course, nicely stapled in. Okay. There we go. First thing, everyone's going to say, how's the ram tape look? Ram tape area. No longer doing ram tape, but I think it looks right. But I'm not an expert. There are some experts out there who will know better than me. Guys who actually been in the Navy and been around these jets. But it's beautiful plastic. Some ribbing detail on the underside for where the bays are going to go. I'm saying that looks really good. Pretty good size aircraft, a little good sitting next to the F-18 I built last year. So, it's got top and bottom fuselage halves. And I don't want them stretched up. There's the top. Here's the bottom. It's got massive screw gates in it. And look at all this framing around here. Protected nicely, slide molded nicely. Again, more of the ram area. Keep it stealth-like, separate parts. As you can see, the nose part. And this is so protected that, look at that. Detail. Lovely. So far, it is beautiful. And we got some engine nozzles here. Fans. Intakes. I wonder if these are going to be screwed in or just these are really good size attachment points. Framing for your canopies, 2 of them. Open and closed maybe. But you can see the detail inside the blades, on these panels, inside the nozzles. Wonderful, wonderful detail. No, double checking, but no ejector pin marks inside the intakes at all. Very good touch. This one's got no staples. I believe these are going to be matching. Stick them both out because I don't like sliding them across each other. EE and ow. This one is sharp. So yes, these are matching sprues, both EE. Got them marked right and left over here. So you won't be able to mess them up. Again, some more wonderful detail throughout. Pylons, missiles, tires and wheels. Again, 2 of this sprue. Some really good detail here. Oh, sorry, here for the folded wing area. So I'm not sure if it's slide on and off for the folded wing or if you have to choose folded or unfolded. Check that out in the instructions. Got the staples on this one. Tails. Looks like landing gear, front landing gear bay probably. Sidewalls. Beefy legs, all the suspension parts are landing gear, bulkheads, very good detail throughout, no ejector pin marks where there shouldn't be, gear doors, again no ejector pin marks where there shouldn't be. Backs of the side panels and the detail inside the bay and the side panels. All the outside looks good. See no real burring on the legs anywhere. Hollowed out. Slide mold. All right. This juggernaut going. Here's another big one. It's got some more doors on it. Wings, doors. Various other little parts. But again, this one, these look like they kind of got right there. 3 little ejector pin marks, unless they're supposed to be there. Don't think they are, but I am no expert. I like how they did the really good there. Almost enough to saw your finger off. Looking good. Lots of plastic. Kind of reminds me of the R14 kit. Alright, we've got the bay, the weapons bay. Bulkheads for the weapons bay. Pylons, attachment arms, hinges, So the detail has been spoken of by many inside this weapons bay. Just amazing. There's going to be some outstanding detail and some mirrors on display tables. Inside the doors, look pretty good. Again, some very small, slight ejector pins you can see through here. Nothing that'll be too difficult. More detail on that side. Very nice detail inside the doors. Plastic's so shiny it reflects nicely. Really good detail. That weapons base just, wow. That's all I can say is wow. Looks like we're back to matching sprues again. Sprue C maybe. Let's find out. C and D are both on the same sprue. So yes, these are two matching sprues. Again, I'm going to take them out together so I don't scratch them. Sit one to the side. So you can see C and D. Weapons, tires, doors, sway braces, pylons. So whatever weapons load you decide to put into this bad boy. Looking good. And I'm going to say it. These doors, slight, again, very fine ejector pin marks, but they're there. I don't think that they're supposed to be there. On these nozzles. But they are. So matching sprues there. This one does not have staples. So you've got a pilot figure. You've got a cockpit. You've got another bay. Start on this side. So you've got a pilot figure, which you don't see very often anymore. And there's all the parts for your ejector seat. Another tire and wheel set. Some more great detail for landing gear bay. So cockpit. Instrument panel here. Obviously all the decals are going to go on there because it's all touch screen. Then your cockpit here. Cockpit tub. You can sit your pilot in there. Again, there's your pilot. Beautiful plastic. Beautiful parts. Don't see anything that's going to be real technical or hard on it, except maybe the cleanup of those ejector pin marks, which may not even be able to be seen. So, clear parts, they're all flat, so I'm not going to worry about opening them up. But these clear parts have a nice tint to them, which you cannot see in the bag, which I'm not going to go run it to the staple side. Nicely tinted. So you don't have to worry about tinting it yourself unless you think it's wrong. You've got a second one, same thing. I'm not going to open it up, but they're tinted the same. Are they tinted the same? Guess I'm going to have to open it up and look at them. I'd say yes, they're tinted the same. I mean, this one kind of looks a little lighter, but I don't think so. So protect those from yourself. There's a pipette in the box. I wonder what that's for. Guess we'll find out. Decals. Okay. Somewhere where I can put them back. There you go. Beautiful navy gray, low vis, no step. Tamiya decals are thicker than some, not as thick as others, but they all seem to work very well. This your instruments. Some of your colored decals. If you want to add some color. Weapons decals. This mask set, which is actually, I think it's, maybe it's not, I can't tell. I was gonna say maybe it was already cut out, but I don't think it is. Anyway, mask set. So let me set these aside and carefully put them away later. And then your instruction book. This one's taped. And it's a thick old bag of stuff. Again, like I showed on the Porsche and the other ones, we got a couple of metal rods right here. Put those someplace safe. Tech tips. These do look different from the ones that were in the Porsche kit, except for the shake part. But I could be wrong. Warnings. You've got fold out color callouts. So you've got E, which is the Tomcats. You've got F, which is the Black Knights. You've got B, which is the Warhawks. And you've got CD, which are Rough Riders and the Sidewinders. And you've got your stencil data, and this looks to be actual size. Your stencil data, and that looks to be actual size of the model. But there's almost F4 level of stencils plus color callouts.
Is that for me?
Got your color callouts, decal placement guide. Argonauts. Hey, Argonauts. So, those are very nice. I actually hang those on my wall. Let's see what this is. I'll look at that in a second, because here are your instructions. Your warnings, your how-to, your tech tips, your assembly options, open or closed, wingtips up or folded. And you're going to start with cutting out your fuselage and painting and removing attachment points and putting on some little details. Then you're going to go into the cockpit, which is going to require some decaling, some painting, attaching the cockpit. And the nose landing gears next. Look, we've got a correction sheet for step 6, which is where we are. Page 6. So it's the placement of decals. Okay, don't do that, do that. Okay, so your nose landing gear bay. All the parts going into it. That's with it down. You're not cement, so I'm guessing you can fold it up or down. Okay, it's going to go into the bottom of the nose part. Then you work on your intakes. Putting everything together. Attaching the intakes. Onto that one bottom of the nose cone. Working on the inside of the wings, cut out all those parts. Painting, adding parts. There's the detail painting for the weapons bay. It's nice they put that in there, because I don't know how many pictures, actual pictures of the weapons bay they're going to be online. Alright, and you're working on one of the engines, well, the one engine. More stuff on the weapons bay on the other side of it. More detail painting. The weapons bay looks to be the most complex part of this kit. Usually it's a cockpit on an aircraft. And you're working on the landing gear bay, then you're putting the top and the bottom half together. You're working on the engine nozzle parts. There you go. So it doesn't show those 3 ejector pin marks on there, so you're going to have to clean those up. Unless they're at an angle where you won't see them, but that's your choice. You're the modeler. Anyway, landing your legs going together. All the correct parts going in. Of course, I would wait till it was painted, which fortunately you can do. Doors, nose, tilted up, so it can be moved. The nose gear's movable. See? Some more doors, some more hinges. Put the wheels on. Some decals going in there. Center pylon, there's your weapons bay, your weapons going in. Bay open. Your GBU 31, AIM 120. Some more doors. Attaching the weapons bay doors closed. Then your wings. Tailplanes. Ailerons. GPU 12s, pylons. Because you can load this out in your non-stealth mode. One thing I didn't see though, or do we have to drill out holes for that? Cement firmly in for where your full wing fold area is going to be. Yes, you'd be drilling out holes if you want to use the external pylons. Keep that in mind if you're going to go down that route of using external pylons. the non-stealth mode. Attaching your external ordnance, your vertical stabilizers, attaching your vertical stabilizers, wingtips, flight control surfaces. Again, you want to glue that really well. You've got extended in this picture. Extended part 2, extended part 3, folded. You have a different one for folded. So I'm guessing you can't, since there's not multiple wings, you have to choose folded or unfolded. And your missile launchers, sidewinders, which go on the wing tips, folded, extended again. Your choice. Ejector seat, painting the pilot figures. There's going to be some decals for that too. Putting the ejector seat in, putting the pilot in, putting the instrument panel in, the instrument combing in, the ladder if you want to use it, refueling probe if you want to use it, open or closed, masking and painting the canopy, closed canopy or open canopy, your choice. That's why there's 2 frames, and you've got wheel chocks. And there you have it, except for this part right here, which is background information, all in Japanese and English and German. So, you've got background information on the F-35 and your loadout. So there you have it, the F-35C. Wow, that was a lot of talking. That was a lot of kit. That's going to be a lot of a fun build. So, I hope you'll join me in building one of these fine aircraft sometime in 2025. Sit your ass to the bench, pick one out, build it up, and add it to your aircraft collection. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the hobby. In addition, I forgot, these 2 metal rods that came in there, they go here. You're supposed to apply metal primer before painting the metal shaft. These are outer weapons bay door, left and right. These go in there apparently to make the doors open or close. So that's a nice touch. So you've got these in there. Don't lose them if you're going to do anything with your doors. And then you can paint them after you metal primer them. Tamiya makes a metal primer. Mr. Hobby makes a metal primer. Testers makes a metal primer. There you go. So, thought I'd throw that in at the end just because I forgot to tell you before. Bye again.